Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are having a look at the Edifier X3. These tiny and affordable earbuds have more to offer than what you might think at first, so let's discuss the details now. Before we jump into the design of the buds, I have to say that I got the X3 from the manufacturer for testing, but I received no compensation whatsoever for making this video, so what you will hear is my unfiltered opinion based on my own experience with the buds. With that out of the way, now let's see the design. As I said it before, the Edifier X3 buds are very compact and lightweight. They weigh in at around 4 grams each and are made from cheap plastic, but I still think they look great. Build quality is okay too, it's on par with other earbuds in its price range. The buds are IP55 rated dust and waterproof, so you can use them when you are out and about without having to worry about getting caught in a shower or something like that. And I also found that the fit is extremely tight and snug, so you can easily use them for exercise as well, including running. The ear tips go very deep in your ear canals, and that might be a concern for some as far as long-term comfort goes, but I found wearing them okay even for a couple of hours. There is a bit of pressure and heat building up inside my ears due to the perfectly snug fit, but I still consider them comfortable enough. And on the positive side, the tight fit results in an exceptionally good passive noise isolation. And I mean that it almost feels like these buds had active noise cancelling, even though they do not. Of course, it all depends on your ears, but there are 3 different sized silicone ear tips in the box, so you get a good chance of finding a good fit too. The case is a tiny one and it can fit in any pocket. It's all plastic, but it's fairly well built. The lid feels a bit loose as it opens and closes rather easily, but the buds are securely held inside by magnets. There is a micro USB port on the back of the case, which to be honest I thought was extinct at this stage, but it looks like it's well and alive. Not that you have much reason to complain about anything on a pair of earbuds which cost around $40, euros or pounds, but I still believe that Edifier could have and should have made the switch to USB-C already. But regardless of all that, fully charging the case will only take about 1.5 hours, and the buds can last 6 hours on a single charge, so that's not too bad for their size. The case itself can recharge the buds 3 times, making the total battery life 24 hours, which is again quite a respectable performance all things considered. There is no quick charging, nor there is wireless charging support. In terms of connection, we are dealing with Bluetooth 5.0 here. One-step pairing is quick and easy. I experienced no signal dropouts, nor that I found any lip sync or lag issues with video. Surprisingly enough, we get aptX beside the usual SBC and AAC codecs, so that's good news especially for Android users. Another good news is the single bud mode support, which is a bit tricky though. You have to make sure you pair both earbuds separately if you want to use them independently from each other, so keep that in mind. For phone calls, the X3 uses Qualcomm's CVC 8.0 noise cancelling technology, and thanks to that your voice is clear and easy to understand, while the background noise is kept in check. That is unless there is strong wind, which renders phone calls pretty much impossible, but that's something higher-end earbuds struggle with as well, so it's not unique to the Edifier X3. On to the controls, both earbuds have a touch-sensitive interface. You can control play, pause, tracks, phone calls and the voice assistant. So you cannot control volume from the earbuds themselves, nor you can customize the functionality of the controls in an app, as Edifier's own smartphone app does not support the X3, but it's not really surprising at this price. The touch controls work consistently well and they are sensitive enough. I only found that pressing the buds can push them deeper inside my ears, making me feel like I'm massaging my own eardrums, so you better be careful with how much pressure you apply on the buds when using the controls. And now it's time to talk about the sound of the Edifier X3. At normal listening levels, I found them smooth sounding without hard edges, but I also missed some excitement and kick from their sound. Perfect for just chilling though. At higher volume levels, even though these buds don't go crazy loud, I got the extra power and sparkle I wished for, but I felt like the bass could not completely keep up with the highs at maximum levels, and the sound became a smidge too sibilant, but turning it down a notch just made the whole presentation fairly balanced, powerful enough and enjoyable. In general, the bass is good even if a bit too shy, and it could benefit from a bit more kick and depth. The mid-range is prominent enough in the mix to my liking, and the highs are detailed but not too harsh, unless you push the buds all the way to their limits. So I'm more than happy with the sound of the X3s, and I don't believe you can get significantly better sound for even twice the price. However, the sound stage was not as wide and deep as I like it to be, and the imaging was also only mediocre, along with instrument separation, but that that might be too much to ask from a pair of buds at this price. And I'm sure that the outstanding noise isolation contributes a lot to the musical experience, so your mileage might vary, but at the end of the day I like the sound of the Edifier X3. And to conclude all this, I have to say that these buds surprised me with their performance as far as fit, sound quality and passive noise isolation go. I also like the fact that both the buds and the case are so tiny and lightweight, yet the battery life is more than acceptable. We've also got the aptX codec and the IP55 rating, and all of that costs about $40, but I've seen prices as low as $30 as well. If you are looking for a pair of affordable, small, multi-purpose earbuds with a balanced sound, then you should definitely check out the Edifier X3. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.